Good morning and welcome to the Morning Brick, the best place to get your Lego news, leaks, rumors, opinions, thoughts, pictures. Right here at Atlanta Brick Co. TV at 10:30 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Time in Noonan, Georgia
Eastern?
at Atlanta. We said Eastern. At Atlanta Brick Co.
In
Gosh
Georgia.
darn it, in Georgia.
Easter time.
Welcome in. Let's get things kicked off the way we usually do by talking about our Lego weeks. What did everybody buy?
Speaking of
build,
which, look, Austin's back.
learn? Oh
Hey,
yeah,
guys.
we got Daniel, we got Joe, we got Austin.
Yeah.
What did we buy? What did we build? What did we learn? What did we collect? Anything like that. Joe, do you want to go first?
Man, I'm trying to remember.
Because I got a lot to talk.
Yeah, you
about
too.
this week. You want to go first?
Man, what did I do? I always forget to prepare. If I don't have something obvious, I always forget.
All right, how about you, Austin? You got
Well,
anything
I'm
to
not
say?
much better. It's pretty much a strikeout for me. I just got back from college, so I haven't had much time to build too much, and I'm
How long have
waiting.
you been in college? Because you don't have to do your Lego week. You could do your Lego last
I didn't get
8 months.
I really didn't get too much. I'm saving up for the Shire that dropped back in April, so that's really what's on my list because I collect the big Lord of the Rings sets because space is always an issue.
Yeah.
But that's really all that I've been looking for right now.
Nice.
It's kind of lame, but
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Joe, you work at a Lego store. You learn something
I
new
know,
every day.
I know. I'm thinking about me personally. I've done nothing, but I always do things with Lego.
All right, strike out, everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody cross off Joe's streak if he had
Yeah,
one.
I don't know. It was
We'll
pretty
reset
sad
the
last week, too.
whiteboard.
Last week it was this hoodie. So
Ay, ay, ay. All right. Well,
All
I
right,
guess
Daniel.
it's my turn. I had a very eventful Lego week. I was at Brick Fan Expo in Birmingham. It was a pretty good show, considering that it was the first show that's taken place in Birmingham since
21.
I want to say
22.
it might have been before COVID. I don't know. Anyway, since Brick Fair, Virginia, Brick Fair, Alabama used to be there. It's probably been at least 4 or 5 years since there's been a solid show in Birmingham. So this one was a little lightly attended, I think, just because it's been a while. But I
Right.
think it'll be a great show going forward. I definitely wanted to go and support the show so that we can try and continue to have more shows close to us in the future. So
Yeah.
hopefully they will do that again next year. But we had a very successful Nuhashima setup at that one. I think we got a few pictures here. So we had
Oh, yeah.
both Stefan's sector as well as Nate, one of the original Brolug collaborators from the 2013 collab. He brought all his stuff. He was also at Atlanta 2 years ago, but not this past year. So we had all that. He brought his awesome like mega highway there with all the lights and
Yeah, I
stuff.
really like that.
So this was a really large setup considering that we only had about 6 collaborators
Nice.
putting stuff into it. So
Yeah,
fantastic show.
I see Net Tech there.
Yep, that was in there. We had the highway as well. We had, I don't know if I took any more pictures of the factory or not, but it was in there. Oh yeah,
there it
you
is,
can
right
see
there.
it. There's the factory in
Yeah,
that one.
To the right side, down the.
Which, speaking of which, while we were there in Birmingham, I also made it known that I really wanted to take a field trip to Sloss Furnaces, which is one of the major inspirations for my factory. This is it's now a historic site in Birmingham that was like an iron or steel processing plant. But it's been turned into a national historic site, so it's a place basically just like a park. You can just go
It's really cool.
walk around, and there were several times that we were walking places and it like didn't really feel like you were supposed to be there, but there weren't any signs. I mean, obviously there were some places like these steps and things that would have gates or bars or signs that said "Do not enter" or things like "Please stay on the sidewalk." But I mean, it was very much kind of like an urban explorer's dream to get in there.
Yeah, like
there
that
were lots
old
of like
crane with the ivy growing.
there
up
were
there.
lots of little like tunnels with water dripping from the ceiling that you had to like duck under like through little doorways to get to. So it was really neat. If you like industrial stuff, I would highly recommend it to anybody who's interested in that kind of thing. And it is tangential to Lego because, like I said, this was already a major inspiration for my factory that I had built for New Hashima.
Yeah,
which
look at
was
all that typing.
Yeah.
All
all that dark orange,
all that dark orange
with the
yeah.
yellow safety rails. So it was really neat to get to see it in person. I had seen lots of pictures and stuff online, but super fun to go in person.
Very cool.
I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, it was a good convention. Got lots of good food with good friends.
Yeah, that's always
got
fun.
some ramen, got some poke. Lots of good, delicious food at big places. So,
Very cool.
yeah, good showing.
Well, now it is always, as always, it is time to greet the peoples.
Greet the people.
We have Grumpy J, as always, usually starting us off. How the grump is, everyone. Ben Cosby,
Fantastic.
great comment.
Oh,
Bad
yeah, we're
time
gonna
be
talk
a
about
Bionicle
that.
fan, but a great time to be a Castle fan. Yes, indeed.
We will talk about both of those.
Brick Mom VA. Happy late birthday, Brick Mom. Your
Good morning,
son didn't tell us it was your birthday
I
last
didn't know
Wednesday.
she wanted to have her birthday.
So,
out there.
whoops.
But yes,
Yell at
last
us,
week
Brick
was
Mom.
Brick Mom VA's birthday.
Yeah, she is yelling
Happy
at you. Like, hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it. She said she wouldn't yell at him though.
No.
Grumpy as well as Brick Mom VA are both members of for 36 months.
3 years.
Whole years. We've
3
done
years
it.
we just
That's
did.
insane. So
We need to
proud
do
member
that
before you start, she
every
counts.
thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
for 3 years.
thank you so much, guys. That's really we really appreciate your support.
We are once again thinking about how to restructure those membership tiers. We will have more information on that coming soon.
I knew you loved me more than Daniel. Yeah. Tough. Good delivery morning. I've got a Lego box coming. Ooh, exciting. Always exciting. What are you getting, G-Storm? Let us know. Morgan has joined as well.
Oh, I know something else I didn't talk about in my Lego week.
Oh, let me finish greeting the people.
Yeah.
Rob
Well, it's related. It's related.
Robert
to that.
R. Well, you can wait.
Okay.
The highway looks good. Yep, yeah.
The highway was fantastic. I'm always glad when Nate
Trevor
shows up.
C. Slash Furnish. Such a place to build the one.
Mhm.
Cool. Nice. Nice. Morgan said still waking up. Travertine is here as well. Piece by piece. I just subbed.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you,
thank
Piece
you
by
so much. Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in. If it's your first time, let us know.
Mhm.
And hopefully we're entertaining. So stick around. All
The
right.
best way to be entertaining is to tell people hopefully we're being entertaining.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty
Good
entertaining.
self-awareness.
Yeah.
So-
All right, what you got? What did your extra thing?
It was when whoever it was said that they had a box in the
Yeah.
mail today. I will have a box in the mail not so soon because I did something that I've always made a point of not doing. I ordered a Bricklink designer program set.
Oh boy.
Can you believe it? Yeah.
Really?
So in the restocks that they did,
Wow.
was that just yesterday morning
I think
or the
it
day
was.
before? They did some restocks of some Bricklink designer program.
I cannot believe you.
I pulled the trigger, and does anybody want to guess what I got?
I'm trying
It
to
could have
think
been
of the
from,
first two where-
Series 1 or Series 2.
If I looked at them, let me look at them real quick.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. I got
Well,
a
let me-
visual.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find something to talk about while you do that. Here, this is a quick news item. The Boston headquarters for Lego has officially opened with space for over 800 new Lego employees. They're in Boston proper. They have been talking about making this move for a little while, but that site is now open. They are moving from Enfield to Boston, but I'm sure that's going to be a gradual process. So now that they've opened this one, I'm sure they'll be migrating a lot of their employees over there. It's apparently fairly close to Fenway Field, which is pretty cool. New innovative space, yada yada, global strategy, ceremonial ribbon cutting, $5 million philanthropic commitment over 2 years to bring play to more local children. So they'll be doing initiatives there in Boston, which will be very cool. So this is a big move for Lego. They've been headquartered in the United States, at least in Enfield,
The
Connecticut,
comments
for
are
years
shocked.
and years. I know.
I don't even.
It wasn't that I had a disdain for the program.
Was it the
there was just
train
nothing-
station?
Which one?
The
Train station.
Let me see.
That's one I guessed.
No, it was not the train station.
What was the
You're-
Parisian then?
No,
Was
No.
it the logging railway?
no.
Was it the one at the bottom? That one.
But it was the old.
Oh,
It
yes,
was the old
right.
train shed.
Yes,
Yes, I
yes.
got the old train shed. I had seen Corey several times built over at his house, and I think it's the interior for that one that really sold me on it. I mean,
Nice,
from all the
nice.
promotional pictures, I had only seen the exterior. I was
Right.
like, okay, it's a brick build. But in the inside, there's like this functioning, like 2-directional gantry crane,
That's cool.
like all this other stuff. And evidently, I like industrial stuff, as we just talked about with So
Now you're gonna
I know.
rescind everything you ever said about the Bricklink Designer program.
no, again, my beef wasn't with the program. I don't know. It sort of was just because they're like not official sets, but
Welcome.
there was just nothing that really had struck my fancy,
You
I
have
guess,
a few,
that
don't
made
you?
me want to pull the trigger.
Two.
You have to.
So
You
I
have
don't
them.
think this is going to be a dam buster, and I'm going to start
Yeah,
buying
right.
Bricklink
Yeah.
designer program sets every series. But again, if one comes along that I'm really interested in, I could still
Yeah.
see getting more.
The only one I don't have that I really want is the Forest Stronghold Bridge. I just want that one so bad, but I
Yeah.
did not want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, G Storm said Stitch House, Minecraft for the Sun, Blue Shell, and Space Baby. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
a good
solid.
little haul.
that is very solid.
Yeah, Blue Shell and Space Baby.
Right.
Nice.
Redeem
That's
those
a good
rewards
step.
and get the gift of the purchase.
Mhm.
All right. Now let's talk about news. We'll start off with something very exciting. As usual, we like to talk about keychains all the time.
Speaking of Stitch,
Yeah.
Maybe come out tomorrow.
dang it.
Is it really that soon?
Yeah.
I guess live action Stitch is coming out very soon.
That's
So
possible.
I know I'm going to see that Saturday.
Very possible.
Yeah. So 2 new keychains coming. Stitch is probably going to sell.
CG to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IMAX.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. And then the dinosaur CMF guy. So
Yeah, why not?
just neat ones. All right, that's that. Yeah, that was it. Sorry, that was just quick little news there. We'll see you guys next week. No, we have a few more things. We got a couple of rumors. Commando droids possibly returning this year.
Yeah, kind of strange, a little out of the blue rumor.
No rumor of what it could be in, but I mean they're cool droids to get, so I wouldn't be upset about it at all. So I don't know.
And I'd love to see some more Geonosis something.
Maybe
Maybe.
cool to get. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of where else Commando droid. I mean, they were all over the place.
Oh, perfect. So if I come to you, Ben, you'll give it to me for free.
Well, now hang on. Now let's see. We can strike a deal here. Ben always just wanted free
You know what? Hey,
international
you ship
shipping.
it to me for free, and I'll
We'll
give
ship
Yeah.
you something for free, Ben.
Yeah,
How
perfect.
about that?
Good deal.
We got a couple other Star Wars just set rumor updates. So we've got the MTT, which is now rumored officially rumored is kind of an oxymoron, but
Right.
it will be a
Separatist.
separatist MTT
As
coming
you
out
can see in this picture, that's the coloration we'll get.
August 1st with 977 pieces for $160, which is
Still
really
high.
bad price per
Yeah.
piece.
It's gonna be such a good set, though.
I mean, you'll be getting Bly and Ayla, but I mean, 10 battle droids doesn't really add any value.
It
It's
adds
not like
about
it's super
$20.
stacked in the minifigure department there. So I
Right.
don't know why that's such an atrocious ratio there, but that is what it is. At least it'll be separatist, which will be cool.
It will be cool.
And then we have the 327 Star Core Battle Pack down here with the 258 pieces for $45, coming with 4 clones and 3 super battle droids. Will include a yellow ATRT,
Which is nice.
again a spider droid.
Yeah, our favorite. Couldn't be craft droid.
So many spiders, not
and
a
a
craft
Felicia side build, which is gonna be like 7 parts.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Jedi Temple lamppost.
Yeah.
You know, it'll
We got
probably be
Felicia.
one little flower stem thing.
Yeah, the big thing to note here though is upgraded pauldrons coming 327 battle pack and the MTT, so Bly as well. Not cloth, which is something I am pretty excited about.
Yeah, so the Commander Bly, I think there was also one of the like hand-drawn sketch kind of rumors out there, and it was showing sort of a waist cape too. So again, not sure if that's just the sketch
nice.
representing printing or if it'll actually have a waist
Right.
cape. M&R was talking about this on his recent video about these plastic pauldrons, which is the other rumors, not only not cloth but plastic.
We haven't gotten chunky ones before.
And that's how he interpreted it, was as molded plastic. My interpretation is like the vinyl plastic, basically like the punch out
would be okay with
flags, the flexible plastic. I think that's a little more likely to what we would be getting, but
we'll see. I am excited. These are both August 1st, so we probably won't see pictures for another month or so.
Yeah. As long as they can fix the issue with the who was it, Fives that had the last fabric one, and it was just
it's really good, but yeah, it's just like most of these custom ones that people make it's just flat.
It needs to have the 2 holes that you can overlap, so it kind of curves down.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see, but I would guess it would be like the punch out, either the foil or the kind of vinyl plastic that you see in like flags and dragon wings and stuff like that.
All right,
you
got some breaking news.
Breaking news.
So
What is that?
So this is the gaming tower?
Game Island Tower.
We had gotten rumors for this, then we had gotten rumors saying, "Hey, this is canceled."
Yeah.
And that was the end.
Really detailed rumors,
Yeah.
like describing all of the stuff on it. So I guess one of these leakers,
I guess
they felt safe showing the picture.
Yeah, here's the pictures of it.
Yeah.
And it's canceled. So now you just know what it looks like and be sad.
It will go down in the long, sad history of canceled sets that never came out. You get Citron, you got the Yavin 4
this
base.
is pretty neat, honestly.
You got the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
You got the Game Island Tower. All
Especially it was there, or was it?
It's Dreams. Yeah, it's just a set they canceled for some reason.
Neon Yellow roller coaster track is pretty cool. I don't know if we'll ever get that in anything else, but that very well could end up meaning that you could never recreate this set if you wanted to
Right.
try and do that.
It's got a lot of neat stuff. It looks like
You're a
there's a little
freak like
face
me.
baby, like in the other set.
Yeah, so I guess they took that and probably just put it
In
in
the other
another
set,
one.
yeah.
They probably were going to put it in this one because it's the most expensive set, but
Mhm.
they still decided to give it to us just in another one.
So yeah, sorry for all you Dream fans.
Yeah, too bad. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah,
I don't know that I would have bought it, which is probably why they canceled it, but it's still cool looking.
and hello Ernie, thank you for joining us.
Hey, good morning.
Time for Daniel to build it. Yeah, Daniel's always one
What
of
am I
those.
building?
The game I
Building designer. Oh yeah. If Neon Yellow Roller Coaster Track comes out,
Speaking of towers, the
okay,
city tower.
yeah,
I don't know about that one.
It's
yeah.
called the city tower, man. That's just what it is.
We've talked about this one before, but it is officially revealed now. We've got some nice, crispy, clean pictures.
Is that a rocket ship on top?
Yep.
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
they kind of just mashed in all the different city themes. So we got
Right, that's exactly what you got.
fire and trains and police and construction with the new bright light orange
Which
color
is
scheme,
nice,
which
yeah.
is cool. It's probably the best thing on there.
And then
Stunts,
space.
space, and then the middle is just
Just a
plain old
Yeah.
city kind of buildings.
yeah, nice white masonry bricks.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we get any pictures of the interior of this? Probably since it's officially real, because I think
Is it
that's
officially real? Let
kind
me
of what
pull
we're
those up.
waiting to see. Lego. Let's go over to Lego.
I'll pull it up.
Let me see if I can talk about something else. Yeah, here we go. I'll tell you about this.
$210.
Okay, yeah, see if you can get some interior pictures of that.
Okay, let's get some-
In the meantime, Lego Masters Season 5 has premiered as of Monday night, I believe, which was an interesting time slot for it. But we will be covering that on Between the Studs for the next foreseeable future, whatever, probably at least the next 12 weeks or so. We will be doing episode reviews and breakdowns, so be sure to check that out. This upcoming Saturday morning, we will put out the episode 1 review where we talk a lot about the new teams. I know I recognized at least a few of the builders on there. You'll hear about us talk about that in that video, so be sure to check that out on Between the Studs on Saturday morning.
Yeah,
almost. I almost timed it
Loading.
right.
Loading.
I almost stalled enough for you.
Loading. Hey, there we go. All right, here's one just from a different angle, so you can see a little bit more. The rocket
Okay.
ship it actually does this. You can take the rocket ship off, so that's cool.
Yeah.
The
little stunts ramp is interesting because
It
it looks
goes
like they've
back
just kind of
up.
done it with like
Yeah.
brick.
What's the piece count on it?
Pop up over to Lego.com. You still got the tab.
That's true.
Yeah.
Piece count is 1941
Yeah.
and $210.
Well, yeah.
It's a big city set. And
Well,
then
when they came out
there's,
with
no,
this, they
there's
said
literally
this-
no pictures on Lego.com of the back of it, but on the back of the box, there's a couple small things you can see.
it's
nothing
really just the 3
inside
rooms
it.
inside the tower. That's all the interior it has. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when the original rumor came out for this, it said it had the piece count, and that it was I think it was rumored to be a D2C set.
Oh yeah.
And so we were all speculating, like, are they just going to do a really nice, big looking, like, plain skyscraper? Like, I think a
No.
lot of modular people would have
No,
liked
they
that.
are not.
No, because not every modular town collector wants an Avengers Tower and a Daily Bugle, and I guess those are really the only.
The nice thing with the Daily Bugle, it is you can take the name off and it's
you
just
put
a
it in,
skyscraper.
yeah. Fixed all
So-
the crashed out windows.
Right.
Yeah.
That is everything except for our big news item of the day.
No, we got a couple things left. Did you get pictures of this?
I didn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Talk about something else, and I'll figure out where.
We
those
only have one more thing to talk about.
All right, we'll go ahead and do it.
All right, cool. We're gonna talk about. This is what is this called? Vending machine. I almost said price machine.
Oh,
They're different.
minifig
minifig vending machine. So this is an idea set that has been, in the works for probably about a year or so now. We keep getting different rumors. There was the contest of voting on which new spaceman color to get and new castle faction. It turns out the top 2 were selected, which is really nice as opposed to just the one. The winner of, obviously you can see right there on the front is what is that, turquoise?
Yeah, turquoise. Yep.
Which is the best one.
Mhm.
It's super exciting to get that. You get this castle fig. Here's just the whole fig lineup.
Yeah.
This is the hidden
fantastic.
CMF lineup.
Oh, I see what you were saying. Okay.
It's 16 figures.
Yeah, all of those are
So-
in that set. Wow.
Yeah, it's a CMF.
So
series.
it's 2 copies of most of them. You get 2 gold spacemen,
Right.
2
So
turquoise
here,
spacemen.
from left to right, you have
Yeah, they-
an ideas person.
Yeah.
So I did
Logo
designer.
on
I
the
don't
back too or not.
but you get the little ideas thing there. Then you get the person playing the vending machine.
And there's a little like mini build of the
Right,
vending machine
yeah.
too, but it's like 4 pieces.
Above that guy, you have a Paradisa fan.
Yep.
And then you
It's
have
weird, it's really kind of like a crop top, and then he's got like
Yeah,
a
that's pretty
speedo
cool.
on too.
yeah. Don't
great.
look too close. Then you have one of the Kraken Knights.
Well,
or-
the
or
original
Griffin
Paradisa
Knights.
ones were worse because it
That's
was just the colored
That's very true.
hips piece and then the
So
yellow
that's
leg.
very,
It was
very
even more like a thong.
So yeah, the Griffin was the second castle faction that won. The first one was the Kraken Knight.
Yep.
And you have two of the turquoise spacemen.
And the Kraken again using the Zelda shield, which I'm really surprised.
The Griffin, yes.
Or sorry, the Griffin, yes.
Which is very cool, right? Very cool shield.
Yeah.
I expect that to be around a lot. This pirate minifig, I really like the torso on her.
Mhm.
That's a new one as far as I know.
Yeah, should be.
And then there's another pirate behind the Kraken Knight, and he's all right. Probably also
Pretty
normal.
standard.
Yeah,
pretty
not as
It's hard
not
to
as
do new
exciting.
breaking, cutting edge stuff with pirates.
Right, but this Kraken Knight with I don't know what color that is. It looks kind of like bronze for the helmet.
No, I think it's just brown.
Is it brown? Just they're lighting it up. So maybe it is just reddish brown, but it's a cool helmet, the Viking style. They both have masks on too, which is quite interesting. I don't know what they're,
and the masks fit with the like Viking helmet.
which is crazy. I would not have expected that. And
Yeah.
I really like the color scheme they did with it too. You get
Yeah.
the dark green with the turquoise and then the brown. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
The first one there comes with a whip for whatever reason to tame the Krakens.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then you get the pearl gold spaceman, which people are going to be very excited about that as well.
With that same like classic space
Yeah, the
blaster.
laser, yeah.
I think they included that in the Lego movie one, the Benny Space
Yes,
Squad. It had one of
yeah.
those in the wrench and the walkie-talkie and
The
all the other
classics
flash.
and the donut.
The donut I guess is the one that stands out.
So there's two of those as well. And then you can see two Fabuland fans. So this was the one.
Yeah.
It said Fabuland. We didn't really know what that meant, and it looks like they're just Fabuland fans because they're wearing these, ones we've gotten before. I don't know about the bear. That might be new.
It might be slightly different, yeah.
And then the elephant here. So, neat little hoodie print with Fabuland on it.
Yeah,
Nothing
I was
crazy.
hoping for more like Animal Crossing
Right.
ads, but I guess they couldn't use those
It
again
makes
because of
sense.
the licensing issues.
So another Paradisa fan. This one's a girl.
Mhm.
Then you have the last two knights, and there is actually looking at it, other than the space people, which are just generic, they go either way. There is a guy and a girl of each faction, which is neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the Griffin Knight here better. I don't know if the new outfit is unique. It probably is.
Mhm.
But that shield just looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
So this is very exciting.
It's
New
becoming
CMF
increasingly tempting. I mean, at that price point, you're basically talking about
Which is
$10 per
$170.
fig.
$170.
If you just want to buy it for the figs, you're talking about $10 per
Yeah,
fig.
right. And I mean,
and then you
a
get all the
decent
parts.
set.
When does it drop?
That's a good question.
For the early
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have it on Lego.com? It should be. It may be available for pre-order now because I think
Is
it
it
just
June 1st
officially
drop?
revealed.
June 4th.
June
Does
4th.
not appear to be
Insider access is June 1st.
pre-order.
No. It is a good looking set. It'll be fun. Most people will just buy it to get this. Here's a longer lineup so you can see some of the full torsos. Yeah, you can see the Paradisa fan there. It's just got his nice. Both of them have just like a speedo on and then a crop top, which is pretty funny. Very Paradisa.
You're going to Elementary and get this picture.
Copy that.
And I'll talk about something else in the meantime. All right, let's talk about Bionicle.
Nothing new there.
Unfortunately for Ben, let me pull up the article here, as I had a different article up. But unfortunately, the Bionicle Masks of Power fan-made video game has been officially canceled. So the game developers released a statement saying that the LEGO Group has asked for the fan-made game to be shut down entirely and, quote, basically erase it from the public eye. It goes on to say it was mentioned that there had been no issues with Lego, and they even endorsed it in the Lego official Bits and Bricks podcast. But since then, I guess Lego has decided that the game looked too much like something that Lego officially produced and not a fan-made game, and so they decided to hit them with the old cease and desist. So the entire, I guess it was pretty brutal because the entire game development team not only canceled the game but had to rename their game studio from Team Kanoki to Unmasked Games. and they will be using some of the stuff that they made for this game to create a new game codenamed Project Rustbound. So it sounds like they are not giving up entirely, but they are going to have to be much more careful with skirting around Lego ill wishes, which is very unfortunate. I think if Lego's going to let Bionicle go, they just need to let it go and let the fans do what they want. But this, I'm sure, was devastating news to a lot of Bionicle fans, Ben Cossey included, Garrett included. I know a lot of them had been talking a lot about this game and how much they were excited for it. There were lots of trailers and demos and things for the gameplay, which already looked really fantastic. There was going to be lots of abilities and things in the game, and unfortunately, it will not be existing in that form anyway.
Yeah, Morgan, believe it or not, there are actually 2 of each spaceman in the set. It is surprising because most of the time Lego likes to throw a torso here in this set, the air tanks and helmet in this set. So
it's really it's 2 of each faction.
It's crazy that they're giving us so much.
The Idea's torso and the regular guy.
Yeah. So believe it or not, it's real. I'm very surprised still.
Yep.
How many Lord of the Rings sets will come out this year? We already got the Hobbiton set, the Bag End, and then we are also getting June 1st the I guess it's just called Balrog is the set name, but it's Balrog versus Gandalf Book Nook, which is coming out very soon. That's the only ones we know of coming out. All right, what was that picture? Yeah, here you go, Daniel.
Yes. All right. So last thing, these are some Easter eggs that are in the Luxo Junior, the Pixar lamp thing.
Let me see if I can guess what they are.
I know that's what I was working on.
So
I've got all of them except for one.
Let me go left to right. I think it's the first 2 are pretty obvious. That looks like Carl and Russell.
Yeah.
The next 2 to me looks like Sully and Mike.
Yeah.
And they did the 2 black
the
top.
The black is like nothing.
The next one, Woody and Buzz. Yeah. And then the last
this is the one that's got me stumped. I mean, again, assuming that the black is nothing, it's something very short and sand blue.
Yeah.
And then white and orange. I don't know. Feel free to shout it out in the comments. Because I'm stumped by
that. One's getting me.
They didn't put in the new Elementary post what they all were. I think they just put something coy, like see if you can guess what they all are.
My goodness. Yeah, guys, let us know. Who is that?
It might be something newer. What else would be really short and sand blue? I don't know. Go over to the comments, see if anybody's given us the answer yet. Because I'm pretty stuck on this one.
Yeah, that's Sully, Mike the second.
Yeah. Carl and Russell, Sully and Mike, Woody and Buzz. Like those are all pretty obvious, pretty well-known things. And I'm stuck on the last one. Morgan's still working through.
Morgan says I wasn't going to get the vending machine set, but now I can see how that would be fun treat when kids come over. That's true.
Oh, there you go. They're going to want to keep it then.
Yeah. Put some,
if you're willing
random
to
other figs in there.
Yeah, there you go. Pull out the figs you want to keep and just put random figs in there.
These are Ratatouille.
The white chef's hat with the red hair and the skin and that
little rat.
Yeah, blue. I guess Remy was kind of sand bluish color.
Yeah,
he wasn't just gray.
That tracks. Yeah,
it's a shot.
Yeah. I think you're right. It makes sense because
that's it. Yeah,
because also Remy's got like that color hair.
Yeah,
and then the white one. Because that's what I was looking at.
Oh yeah, he's got
that's his red hair poking out from
the first pair is Carl and Russell from Up.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Ratatouille. Yeah, it took us a minute to get there, but that makes sense.
You definitely looked it up.
I can see it now.
No, what I did is I looked at Pixar movies.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know. I was like
scrolling through them, looking at the color schemes.
I couldn't think of anything.
There you go. Well, I think that does it for Lego news today. Do we have any store news?
We have 2 sales going on. Our buy 4 get 1 free on minifigs is still going. It is almost done though. It ends at the end of the month. And then there is the. Sorry, I hit the table. Sorry if that was loud.
That's like rule number 1.
I know. I was just really emphasizing this sale. 30% off all of our boat parts. That ends tomorrow. So if you haven't,
that's tomorrow
already. Yeah, literally tomorrow. Go get it now. We have a lot of boat parts, and that's not just hulls. That's also, masts, nets, or whatever the side pieces.
I thought it was just like
it's any boat parts.
Oh, so that changes things.
Yeah, the whole boat part collection.
Pirates rigging.
Yeah, all that.
We like to say around here, whatever floats your boat, so.
Yeah, or whatever floats.
Some of the boats float, some do not.
Whatever
Lego want to float your boat on sale.
Yeah.
Here's
Summer's
your
coming
chance.
up. Get some boat hauls. Do like a craft with the kids or something. Have them make boats, and you can take them down to the river or something, and float them and have a race or something.
Yeah, specifically boat parts, Morgan. Good try though.
Yeah.
Good try.
That would be good.
That would be funny.
good.
So yeah, that is all we got for today.
And buy 4 get 1 free
Of course,
minifigs.
that's always a good one.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt.
Well, I think that about does it for the morning break. Thank you all for joining us on this fine Wednesday morning for the Lego News. Thank you, Joe and Austin, for joining me. Please like this live stream before you leave if you have not done so. We really appreciate it. Consider subscribing, like
Someone did earlier.
someone did earlier. Consider joining our membership tier as well. But we hope you have. Are you going back to look for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Piece by
Find
piece.
it. He deserves a shout. Piece by piece sub this morning. Thank you, Piece by Piece. So consider subscribing if you have not done so already. But have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we will see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.
See y'all.